Good morning. It's time for another verse. Actually, two verses. I'm going to be reading from Luke today, uh, chapter 23. It's verses 42 and 43. And so I think you'll recognize them. If not, this is when Jesus is being crucified. So that's kind of the scene. And the two thieves are talking back and forth. And then the one criminal, I guess it calls him, the one criminal turns to Jesus, and this is where he's talking in 42, and he says, "Then he, the criminal, said to Jesus, 'Lord, remember me when you come into your kingdom.'" Verse 43 says, "And Jesus said to him, 'Assuredly I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise.'" And that's the verse I talked with somebody else, I think, over the last week or so, about salvation and kind of what all of that means. But I always point back to this verse myself and say everything else is secondary. Obviously, they're very, very important and very, very critical to our faith, all of our beliefs and our actions and the fruit that we bear and all of that stuff. Super, super important. But I point back to this verse when he looks at Jesus and says, "Remember me." And Jesus says, "Today you'll be with me in paradise." It's that simple, and I think we need to remember that for people. When we love on people and when we are witnessing. So I think it helps keep us in perspective. But at the same time, not to negate those of us that are not on our deathbed, our responsibilities as Christians so that others can be saved. If I live my life the way that I want to, then even though I, quote, may be saved, am I offering that other opportunity to others? And that would be wrong of me if I was not. So anyways, that's some deeper conversation, more conversations for later as things come up. But I just love those verses, and the verse where Jesus says, "Today you will be with me," because it's faith alone. I love you guys. Have a great day.